and just read as well as you can. It's time for a minute, and then after that, we're going to ask you about the story you read. Let's ride.
Right.
Dog.
It's a big.
Animal.
To school. School.
At birth, the pediatrician detected that he has got a Down syndrome. So then he was admitted in the ICU. For about 10 days he was in ICU. There he was detected that he is having a heart condition.
When we started going for physiotherapy, he was not able to even crawl. So around he was 2 years or quarter to 2 years. My therapist, my speech therapist, told me about Neenal Kaveshwar.
With who do you like to play? कोणा साथे?
Friends.
Friends ना साथे? Wow, ने doggy ना साथे?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Neenal Kaveshwar, founder president of Animal Angels Foundation. I've always been an animal lover. I knew that at some point of time in life I'll be working with dogs. This journey started in a very unusual way with me not being allowed to keep pets. Animal Angels is playing a major role in creating awareness about the importance of animals in our life. 10 years back when I started off, I would get so many funny questions about what the dogs do as a part of the therapy. They would be ignorant enough to think that these were just like random dogs picked up from streets because the common line that I would hear from a parent was, don't go and touch the dog will bite you, or don't touch the dog because the dog is dirty. So these perception or these stereotypes have been in the head of the youth for a really long time, and what we are doing through the therapy dogs is trying to change that. So many people who are scared of the dog or scared of dogs in general, once they meet our therapy dogs, they see that the dogs are so well composed, they're so well behaved and so friendly that they don't really need to be scared of the dog. Also, we had to deal with a lot of stereotypes about dogs not being allowed in hospitals. We were stopped at so many gates of schools saying that schools don't allow dogs, and I wondered how our childhood would be if dogs were a part of our entire school years. And it's a fantastic idea which I guess every school or hospital or a special center would want to explore now.
So with gradual physiotherapy, it improved. He started sitting, then he started standing with support. But then there came a plateau, like where the physiotherapist said, we have done our job, he's doing excellently, but I cannot predict whether he's going to walk independently today or he's going to take another 6 months. So basically he said that we have done everything, physically he is ready, his age has gone ahead, so maybe he has developed a sense of fear which a 1-year-old may not have when he starts walking. So we followed all the physiotherapist instructions as well, and then Neenal also gave her inputs with her experience, and then gradually, like with sitting first with Ginny, cuddling her, talking to her, petting her, and then when they bonded well, then we started tempting him, let's hold Ginny's leash, we have to take her for a walk. Like when she got a little distracted, she wanted to roam around a little bit, so we made use of that as well. in the therapy, and then he was so tempted to be with her that that was the first time that he made an effort to get up with her leash in his hand, and he wanted to go after her. Before that, I had used walkers. Before that, I had myself, my husband had physically held him at his waist and tried to, make him take those steps, but he had not responded so well. Then one day gradually came that he stood up with her leash in his hand, and he wanted to take that step. So it was a very slow process, but every time of the therapy we saw small change, small positive change, and that motivated all of us. Like, it was a moment of joy. Every day we met with Ginny, every day. And then came a stage where Ginny would run around the house and Mallar would run after her with the walker in his hand. Then came the wobbly steps. Like, he would stand independently, let go of her leash because Ginny would be very fast for him then. And then he would walk with wobbly steps like that. So that was a major positive boost for us, and every time relatives met, every time visitors came or friends came, they could see a change in him positively.
Animal Angels is right now functioning in 3 cities. We have our teams we started with Mumbai, we expanded to Pune, we are setting up in Bangalore. Plus we have other volunteer teams coming up in Ahmedabad and Delhi also. We started off with like 3 volunteers, and now we are over 50 therapy dogs, and about 75 to 100 volunteers doing various kinds of work. We have people from all kinds of profession, sharing the passion of being with animals and helping people. It's now after 9 years that we have found some kind of financial support and sponsors and funders who are ready to take up research projects, which has definitely helped us expand the application of our therapy. But we have always been supported by individuals, especially a very, very strong support from all the pet owners, because it is their belief that their dog can do something.